There's a wide variety of issues that can create digestive symptoms. We talk about it in a lot of our videos, and there's a lot of different things that can come up. But the two most common problems are a lack of stomach acid and bile not flowing correctly. And that's right, it's a lack of stomach acid. It's not having too much stomach acid like advertisers want us to believe. Most digestive issues come about from a person's inability to produce enough stomach acid, or they have some type of overgrowth in the stomach that's neutralizing those acids and removing our ability to acidify the food so that we can break it down and get the nutrients out of that food. But stress has the ability to be the underlying cause for both of these problems. When we eat food, our body moves into what's called the parasympathetic rest and digest state of our autonomic nervous system. But when we're stressed, the body moves into the sympathetic fight or flight state. And there are different operations and abilities that are optimized in either of those states. But if someone is stuck in this sympathetic fight or flight state all the time because they're really stressed, they can't move into the parasympathetic rest and digest state so that their body can properly produce this hydrochloric acid that we need to acidify our food correctly. Stress also has the ability to raise stress hormones. The body's viewing it like this is an emergency, like we're running from a lion. We need to survive, so we need to change how the body's operating to optimize for survival. But when we're raising these stress hormones that should really only be raised for a few minutes at a time, it has the ability to thicken up the bile if those hormones are raised over longer periods of time. And if we thicken up that bile, it won't flow correctly and we can't digest our food correctly. And it can also create a lot of digestive symptoms, but a lot of other health symptoms as well. So stress has the ability to really magnify or even create a lot of digestive problems. So calm down a little bit, why don't you? Now, these things can have other causes, but stress can be a really big deal. So this is just a short. If you want to dig into these details a little bit more, we'll put a link in the description of this short or in the pinned comment of this short for our full video on what stress is doing to your digestion.